We, of course, woke up in a panic. That's helpful. Not really. I need to start actually carrying the sleeping tablets on me again. Have ourselves another ice cream. Integer Smirk said, I matched 1-for-1 push-ups today. Just mine were a 45-degree angle off bathroom sink. Maybe a week at that angle before thinking about something closer to the ground. Thank you to follow, Cloud Ash. Welcome to the stream. Good, excellent. Like, I think it's awesome the people who are going, hey, you know, you've inspired me to, you know, work on myself as well. Like, awesome. Cool. I do want to go back to sleep so that we can make sure we have like good time to do this. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, now I turn around and head back out there. And let's see, Zidian said, I've spent the last hour cleaning dishes and all that. Stretch is perfect after that. I do not disagree. Having yourself a good stretch after you've done a bunch of stuff around the house is awesome. I already read Integer Smirk's one. Zidian says, I start my outpatient physical training on Monday. Looking forward to that after, you know, being home, health, so much. After that, home health helps so much. Awesome. It's always good to hear people, you know, recovering, getting themselves back in good situations, like working through whatever they're dealing with. Gotcha. Yeah, and back surgery can be a whole thing. Well, I am glad to hear that you are on the mend and getting proper, you know, proper medical attention, all that. Proper physical therapy, all that. Because there's too often that, you know, people have these major surgeries and they're like, all right, go, like, work out or something. And then just kind of kick them on their way. And they, like, it takes them forever to get back in good shape just because they're getting kind of real guidance or help, you know, fixing themselves. Because understandably, just, you know, if you're not in physical therapy as a profession, likely you don't know a lot about physical therapy beyond what it is conceptually and some of the general ideas. No, I am not a doctor in any stretch of the imagination. Not a medical doctor. Not someone with a doctorate, even not medical. I am fairly well... Oh, I will say, this character, Ennis, is a doctor. And by that I mean, you know, They're a doctor as in they walked into the pharmacy, they beat the hell out of all zombies in the pharmacy with a crowbar, and then took the doctors out the wall and claimed them as their own. But not a real doctor. But no, I do not have a medical background of anything. Like, I am fairly informed about certain things, but a lot of things I have absolutely no idea. Like, I have layman's knowledge on a lot of things, which is not suitable for medical advice, nor suitable as a replacement for medical advice. My usual recommendation is go talk to a professional who does this for a living. If it comes like actual doctory stuff. And then also, even if I was a doctor, if someone were to just come on, like, hop on Twitch and be like, can you give me medical advice? I'd be like, no, this is not the proper place for that. Let's get you in touch with someone who can actually talk to you and see you professionally. In here, probably. I think I'm holding on to like 10 more hunting knives and all that. Like, that's the thing, I've got enough hunting knives at this point. If I overlook a bunch, not a big deal. As long as I'm grabbing them from time to time, that'll be plenty. Because also as our fitness or strength and our various weapon skills get better, I don't have to lean on the hunting knife quite as hard. It takes me longer to burn the low stamina where I have to break out the hunting knife to keep going. Now, all that said, one thing I do, and this is not a thing, like, again, I am not a doctor. I cannot medically diagnose you for stuff. I don't believe so. I believe once the bar is broken, it's no longer usable for crafting. I could be wrong about that, but that's the impression I have. But what I was going to say is I do outreach for people with neurodivergent conditions and people with disabilities. So I am fairly well informed in those topics, but again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not a therapist. So, like, I advocate for people, and I'm, you know, fairly aware of a lot of things, but not at a point that I would be, you know, comfortable giving any type of, like, medical advice beyond, you know, go find a professional. Here's maybe some resources to help you go find a professional. Also, on that note, thank you so much for the kind compliments about the stream. I get lots of compliments, so it's like really been validating, in all honesty. Because like I've done stuff that, you know, switched out games and all that, and people have gone, oh, you can't do that. Like that's bad for your channel. And like actually having people stick around and speak highly of the channel, and then having days like we had a day where we didn't have a single raid the entire day, and we broke 100 viewers. I'm like, that is extremely validating. Like, people didn't come here because someone effectively put them here. People came here because they actually either one, they were already familiar with the channel, or two, they saw like the title and whatever and went, yeah, I wanna see what that is. Which, you know, it's easy to get. I shouldn't say it's easy. You can get really high viewer numbers if someone just drops a raid of 200 people on you. Like, that's the thing. That's not to say that shouldn't be celebrated or anything like that. That's amazing, fantastic, awesome. But it's a completely separate thing when just on your own people are showing up. Because then you can like sit there and go, oh, I'm not simply benefiting because someone was kind to me. Like I've done something. Interesting. Like, I wish, so Twitch gives me some insight about where people come from. Not a lot, but some. Like, it'll tell me, oh, here are the channels that you share the most viewers with. So, like, A Lawful Falafel, Inverse Flux, you know, mostly Project Zomboid streamers. is where that's true. Where it's like, oh hey, you have the most in common, and that makes sense. Like if people are into Project Zomboid, they're gonna find that. But so a lot of people do come through raids, and like that also makes sense. Like if like I mean I honestly that's where I find most of our channels is either A, like someone I was watching rated that person, and they go, hey, you know, I like what I'm hearing. I would like to hear more of it. Or even if it's something that's like, well, due to the time, I'm not going to ever be able to watch this person. But for me personally, who streams, this is someone I know would be someone I feel comfortable and safe in hosting a rating. The other ones I tend to find a lot is just as a streamer. Like I try and go out of my way to find people with small-ish audiences and go, alright, let me take 2 seconds, peek in here, hey, this person's stream seems good, let's throw my community at it. Because that's what someone did to me that got me off the ground. So it's nice to be able to find, so it's like, oh, this person has like 18 viewers? Alright, let's drop 100 viewers on them. Because to someone with that few viewers, like having 100 viewers just pop into your stream changes everything for you if you can get any of them to stick around. You know, I can't do much more than to like go, hey, let's pop in, say hi, check them out, they seem chill, like that kind of thing. You know, they do have to kind of carry it from there, but I give them an audience to potentially win people over, that kind of thing. And that said, if it's someone I'm super familiar with and like, no, this person really does deserve your follow, like, you know, please follow this person, like, no, seriously. Like, I'll do that. But, most of the time we're raiding people I don't know, unless like, I'll very specifically said, oh, this person I want to raid specifically, that's an exception. Like, and that was yesterday, like, Inverse was streaming, it's like, oh, very specifically Inverse Flux is streaming, I never get to raid them because I almost always go later than Inverse Flux. And that particular night, he was going later than I was like, no, we're raiding this person because he shows so much love to this channel, and I never get the opportunity to show it back. That's not true. I don't often get the opportunity to show it back. Yep. Oh yeah, no, but I actually have a lot of people, and I have a bunch of just really random people who raid me as too, like, especially, and this is probably more because I bounce around between some games, like I have RimWorld, Project Zomboid, and it sounds like we're going to be adding Cities Skylines onto the games I play regularly. And so like when I play Cities Skylines, I get raided by this person, like I have no idea who this person is, like I'm new to this community, like I don't know who the movers and shakers or who's well known, like who I should be like, oh, that person raided me, that's a big deal. I don't know. I've seen City Skyline streams, pretty rare, and I keep remembering it's Cities Skylines, like plural, and my mind wants it to be City: Skylines, not Cities: Skylines. I don't know why. I don't have a logical reason for it, it's just my brain wants to short circuit to that for some reason. Speaking of those who came through and checked out the channel from RimWorld, that is what we're doing tomorrow. We're picking up on our Arco Nexus run. Yeah, Attorneys General versus Attorney Generals. And my brain's like, no, stop it. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to 32,000 zombies. We're quickly going that way. Like, we're still close to 31,000. But we have been just absolutely ramping up the kills. honestly, like, there are so many weapons that sound so good in this game. And I will say, like, the long and short blunt weapons, especially the metal ones, they do seem to have very good, like, a very good, like, chonk sound to them. Versus, like, some of the other ones, not as good. Like, sound effects-wise good, but they're just not as satisfying, I should specify. Versus, like, kills with the crowbar or the metal bar, it just has a certain satisfying, like, I have really made an impact on this person's undeath. Like, their undeath has been altered by this moment. There's no question about it. Yeah, good sound is good damage. It's like with a lot of games where you don't have to, like, min-max and stuff. It's like, okay, like, I know this other weapon is objectively better, but aesthetically pleasing, this sound is just better. Alright, let me catch up in chat. Which that was all that comment was on Andy and Q saying the crowbar sound is so ASMR. Yup. I do not disagree. El Gusso, I just found 5 generators at Mulgrove's self-storage. Yeah, the self-storage facilities, if you walk out of there without a generator, it's pretty rare. Good sound equals good damage, says Taro56 or 456. Yep, and that was where I was going with the comments. Like, yeah, there's times where it's just like, no, this weapon, like, the special effects are just particularly, like, pleasing and fun and all that. So even if it's technically not as good, I'm gonna still use it because it sure feels better. Elko says, honestly, one of the least favorite things about Longblade is it makes a boink sound. Yeah, like, and that's, I have mixed feelings for, like, example with the hunting knife, because, like, some of the hunting knife sounds feel good, and then some of the hunting knife sounds like, alright, that's a good sound. I don't believe it belongs to the hunting knife, though. Like, you stab, and it's like someone slamming a metal weapon into, like, a metal sheath, and you're like, but that's not a sound you would make, you know, impaling some zombie. It wouldn't make a very metallic shank noise. That's probably a waste of food, but that's fine. We're committed, so we're eating it. It still amuses me, that body pile, like, katana, it's katana time. Okay, so the katana's down right on the corner. We gotta keep that in mind. We have hot katana right there on the corner. Words. Did I say katorner? I mean, I want that to mean something, but I'm also scared what it would mean. But, katana. I'll see a hunting knife in the heap. There's a hunting knife right there. I see the handle. I'll deal with it in a second, because it's in the pile. Hold please, zombies. I'm just going to try and grab some real fast over here. Right there in that spot where I see the katana. No, don't bully me off. Now's not the time. They're trying to deny me the katana. That'd be katana 15. Like, you're gonna deny me something, deny me a fireman's axe. I've got like 7 of those things, and I never use them. Oh, we are never finding that fireman's axe. Like, we put in the thickest part of that pile. Make me work to get my katana. If I had a katana, you'd already all be dead. Not that you're not dying very rapidly as is. 2-hit kills is pretty fantastic. Preemptively put away our crowbar. The way I see that is that katana is my entry into Enigma books. Because that thing we're going to slice and dice. Especially now that we're at like 6 or 7 long blade skill and 7 maintenance. Oh, it's a shame that we're sad because it's also going to slow down our ability to loot, so trying to sneak in and grab the katana would be pretty rough. Like, I know the fireman axe is just southwest of us, but there is no way we're getting it. Yeah, you know, what am I doing? I had antidepressants. We've got like 20 containers of antidepressants. Just give me the katana. Aw, it's not the shit up on top, and it's gonna be too hard to like flip through the pile and grab it before we get in trouble. Okay, give me. No, go away. And katana. I'll let you all come out. I don't follow you in. I have not died to it, but I will agree I think it was 2 lacerations and 2 scratches one time from it. So like I fully understand how that goes. Like I get pretty careful about it just because of that. Because we got royally wrecked with it one time. Bring out your undead, or we shall make them re-dead. In 1 second. Sorry, I was just wishing my wife a good night. Just wreck the zombies. I'll have to catch up after chat, like we're chatting there, because we're just, you know, we're doing that katana thing. You know how it be. We get a katana, zombies start swarming in from all sides for reasons unknown, and they start just falling, one after the other, no stop. Alright, just catching up with chat. I still don't know why the guy does a trick with his knife before he ground attacks. And let's not talk about how the knife's stuck in the zombie mechanic. Yup. As a short blade master, I think some of the things that need to change for the short blade, though. Yeah, I don't disagree. Like, the knife getting stuck in the head is kind of annoying. But, let's see. Pandora Starbreeze says, funny, antidepressants under the light on the sidewalk, I think beside the car. Probably. I more than likely will not find them, it's alright. Or where it was before you moved it. Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm not worried about the antidepressants at all, because we can go back to home and just take one pill and it's suddenly fixed. Tara laughing, and Burning Sun said, if you need thread, you got a nice pile. Oh yeah, there's no doubt about, like, I've debated that a few times. I just really want to push for Enigma first. But once we find, like, the Expert Tailor book, I might just go to the giant heap we have back there. And just go, take this apart, accepting our character will be standing there for, like, 4 hours just taking apart clothes. In-game hours, not real-life hours. As like, it's like, there's a horde, and it's gone. So is the power of katana. I mean, it's possible. It legitimately could be a thing where, like, we have to bail from, like, grabbing thread because either our inventory is completely filled to the point we can't carry more, or that, you know, we start getting legitimately sick and have to back off to recover before we can go in for more. But first, Enigma books, because we're really close. Alright, I see you over here. Like, I don't need a lot from there, it's just literally looking for the Expert Tailoring book. I have the Master book. I have almost all the art, like, I believe I have all the art books, so it's like really just that one book is the main goal. Because while I know I can definitely get it from, like, the University in Louisville, that's literally the last place we expect to go in this run. Not that specific building, but Louisville. Yep, that's kind of where I'm at for tailoring. It's like I have every one of the books for tailoring except expert. And while I don't mind taking apart clothes, I refuse to actually grind tailoring until I get it, because tailoring's bad enough of a grind without the books. Let alone with the higher level ones. Okay. They just keep coming from all these back alleys and all, or side streets and all that, from just all the hordes going, oh, there's space here now. Don't return me to the power of a mere mortal. Don't take this away from me. There's still time. The bookstore, it's right there. Right there. Not this crap again where they're closing from all sides at the same time. Yep, I probably should. Thank you. I'll catch up and chat in a moment once things calm down. Like, realistically, I should have backed off, taken a bunch of vitamins, and then got back in the fight, because I get more damage per hit, so this would all go faster. But I also didn't want to back off, I was going to keep at it. I thought we got pushed farther back up the road. Alright, deal with the stragglers still following us. I do think we do go to sleep. Oh, come on. And then go back for a car. The danger is, that's probably going to mean more chance of redistribution and migrations to occur. So we might have quite the fight to get back to the car we already have down here. But that's fine. We pushed her, so we have aggro somewhere. I don't see where from, though. Alright, let me check up. Let's see. This game's missing a chainsaw. That's actually been brought up and there's mods for that. It's kind of rough. Let's see. We already read about the advanced carpentry. Valkyrie said you should come back later, which is fair. Valkyrie says, why not go around and make a dash with the car to get out? The problem is with as many bodies as there are, I can't drive fast over them. Let's see. Sugar is saying, you're doing awesome so far. Well, I don't know how you do it, which is fair. You can't even see with the filter on? Okay. It looks pretty bright to me, but I also was focused on that. Like, it looks pretty visible. I mean, it's still crap. Like, I shouldn't be out fighting super late like this. Just trying to get home to get to sleep. I could also turn the brightness up on the filter a little bit more. My fear is if I turn it up too much, then when it hits daytime, it's just super bright. And unfortunately, I can't. At least I don't know a way I can automatically make it to adjust up and down as it needed. Yeah, basically be like, oh, I can see at night now, and then daytime comes by, it's like I can't see again because it's all too bright. So it's trying to find that. Usually night's more the problem than day, though. Stop pushing him in that manner. That lock in place push is how you die. Also, stop making new friends. I said stop making new friends, even if that one has a crowbar, which I actually kind of appreciate. Alright, we're looping back around the way we came, because we're pulling an entire new horde. Where'd the crowbar go? Did we actually kill the crowbar guy and I just lost track of it? I don't want that. Oh, nope, there's a crowbar. Alright, that's the crowbar down there. I think we don't have to walk too far away from it so we can easily keep track. Okay. Why would I make a bunch of stone axes? I have like weapons for days. Like, weapons isn't a problem. Yeah, they can, but the downside of the stone axes is they're actually pretty nasty on your stamina usage. And actually, these days, foraging for stone axes is kind of a pain in the butt. You know, you're not wrong. I should be bringing a chair with me. That is fair. I mean, most of the time I actually have the car with me, but we keep getting separated because I keep pushing too far and not taking my time.